Imagine your business could respond to customer queries instantly without any manual efforts or manual intervention. Yes, it's possible by using AI-powered automation. So hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can build an AI-powered WhatsApp assistant for customer support. And we are going to build this AI assistant by using Pabbly Chatflow, which will help you to respond to your customer queries instantly without any manual efforts. So firstly, in this video we are going to create an AI agent using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if a user will send a message, an automatic reply will be sent to them. So if you also want to create this AI assistant for your own business too, then let me take you towards my screen. So welcome to my screen, and now let me show you how you can create a customer support AI assistant for your business. So right here on my screen you can see I have already created a customer support AI assistant which is going to help you to respond to your customer queries 24/7 without any manual intervention. So now let's start creating this amazing AI assistant, but before that I'm going to show you the real-time working of this AI assistant so that you can understand its impact on your business and how it is going to interact with your customers. So now let's move on towards my WhatsApp, and now let's say I'm the user or the customer who want to make an inquiry. So here I'm going to enter a message that is, hey, I need help, and here as I have provided this message, my AI assistant is responding to me with a message which says what do you need help with today, and here I'm getting some of the options. So now I'm going to enter another question for my AI assistant to check its proper working. So here I'm going to enter this message that is, tell me about the products you offer. So now let's enter it, and here I have created this AI assistant for my electronics business, but you can modify it according to your business needs. And as I have provided this message, my AI assistant will respond to me within few seconds, and here my AI assistant has responded to me. Now you might be thinking that how my AI assistant is responding to me. So it's responding on the basis of the knowledge base which I have provided to it, and this knowledge base contains details of my business. So my assistant is fetching the data from this knowledge base and providing details to me. Now let's enter another question for my AI assistant. So here I'm going to enter this message that is, please provide me some payment options, and as I have provided this message, my AI assistant is responding to me. Now let's enter one more question for our AI assistant. So here I am going to enter this message that is, how will you deliver the product, and as I have entered this message, my AI assistant is providing me the answer of my question. Now let's move on towards my knowledge base to check whether my AI assistant is providing me the same data or not. So here I'm landed to my knowledge base where you can see my AI assistant is providing me the same details which I have added in my knowledge base. So now you can see that my AI assistant is responding to me based on the knowledge base I have provided to it. So now you can also create an AI assistant like this for automating all your conversations or all your customer inquiries without any manual efforts. And if you're planning to buy any of our Pabbly product, then I have bought an amazing offer for you. So right on the screen you can see this coupon code STUYT, which is going to provide you exclusive discounts on your purchase for the Pabbly. So this is your chance to get instant savings and take your business to the next level with the help of automation. So what are you waiting for? Use this coupon code STUYT and get heavy discounts on yearly and lifetime access plans of Pabbly. And now for creating this WhatsApp chatbot, you have to access Pabbly Chatflow by opening the new tab and typing its URL, that is pabbly.com/chatflow. And once you will enter the URL, you will land to the home page of Pabbly where you will see two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user, then you can just click over the sign up free, but if you are an existing user, you can simply click over the sign in. And if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Chatflow, then you get 100 free credits every month for practicing and using Pabbly Chatflow. And here I'm going to just click over the sign in as I already have an account, and here I'm landed to this all Pabbly apps page where I'm going to select this app, that is Pabbly Chatflow. So here I'm going to just click over this access now button, and we will be landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly Chatflow where you can see these are the numbers I have connected to my account. And for adding your WhatsApp number, you just have to click over this add WhatsApp number button, and here if you want to integrate your WhatsApp number, then you can just click over this WhatsApp connect, and if you prefer connecting with token number, then you can just click over this manual token connect. And if you want a detailed video of adding WhatsApp number to the Pabbly Chatflow account, then go and check the video given on the description. And moving on to the side sidebar, you can see these are the features provided by Pabbly Chatflow. So if you want to learn more about these features, then go and check the video given on the description. And now as we are going to create an AI assistant, we just have to click over the AI assistant given on the sidebar. And as you will click over the AI assistant, you will land to the AI assistant page where you can see the total number of AI assistant, the active and the inactive AI assistant. And now for creating a new AI assistant, we just have to click over this add AI assistant button. And here I'm going to enter my assistant name as customer support AI assistant. Now let's click over this add AI assistant button. And here we are landed to our AI assistant page where you might see this AI instruction tab. And here on this tab, it is asking me to select the instruction type. So from this drop down, I'm going to select my instruction type as AI agent. You can even select custom prompt and you will be getting this prompt instructions, but I'm going to keep it as AI agent. And here you are getting some of the instructions which you can modify according to you. And afterwards we are getting this AI configuration section where you might see this option of temperature. Now you might be thinking, what is this temperature doing over here? So temperature here basically shows the creativity of the AI's answer. Here 0 means more focused and 1 means more creative. So as you move towards 0, your answer will be more focused, and if you move towards 1, your answer will be more creative. But I'm going to keep it as 0.5, which is the most suitable temperature. And afterwards we are getting this option for selecting the AI to use. So from this top down, you can select your AI. And now we are getting this option for selecting the model. So from this top down, I'm going to select my model as GPT-4 or mini. Now we are getting this option for entering the API key, which is necessary for building this AI assistant. So for getting this API key, you can take the help of this help desk, which says kindly visit your OpenAI API's key page to get the API key that you need to enter here. So now let's move on towards our OpenAI API's key page, and here we are landed toward this page where you can see this option of create new secret key, which you have to select. And here you have to provide the name and the project name and click over this create secret key button, and your API key will be created. But as of now, I have already have my API key which I have pasted. Now let's click over this connect button. And here we are getting this pop-up, which means we have successfully saved our OpenAI API's key. And here we are getting this AI assistant settings section where you can modify some of your AI assistant settings such as header message, footer message. So you can enable these toggles and enter the header or the footer message, which I'm going to keep it as disable. And here we are getting this option for entering the stop keywords. So stop keywords are the words which can stop your AI assistant. And here you can enter the stop keywords, but I'm going to keep it as disable. And now we are getting this option for entering the retry attempt. So retry attempt basically specifies the number of fallback retry attempt if the AI assistant fails to respond. And here you can enter the number of retry attempt from the range 1 to 10, but I'm going to keep it as disable. And at last we are getting this option for fallback message. So fallback message is the message which will be displayed when the AI assistant API is not responding correctly. And here we are already getting a fallback message, but you can modify it according to you. And now let's move on towards our next step where I'm going to provide the knowledge base of my business. And here we have to upload the file, and the most important point is you can upload the file in .txt or either on .pdf format only. And if in .pdf you have any image, then there is a limitation of 10 pages. And for downloading your knowledge base in either of these formats, you just have to go to the knowledge base, and here on the files menu you will be getting this option for downloads. And on the downloads you can see the formats on which you can download your file. So from here you can select either the .pdf or the .txt and download your file, which I have already downloaded in .txt file format. So here I'm going to just click over here, and here I'm landed to my download section where you can see this knowledge base, that is customer support knowledge base, which I'm going to upload. And here you can see my file has been uploaded successfully, and I'm getting the name and the vector ID as my file is uploaded. And now let's move on towards our assistant interface and configure it. So here on this first field we are getting this option for entering the header display heading name. So I'm going to modify it as Tech Hive Electronics. And as I have entered this heading, you might have observed one change in the preview of your chatbot on your right hand side, that the heading name is changed to the heading name which I have recently added. And afterwards we are getting this option for header display subheading name, and here we are already getting a subheading name which can be seen on the preview of your chatbot. And now we are getting this option for initial message, and here we are already getting an initial message which can be seen on the preview of your chatbot. So you can add your 2 initial messages here. And afterwards we are getting this option for display the powered by Pabbly label, which is already enabled, and here on the footer section you can see this powered by Pabbly label. So here I'm going to change it as disable, and now let's see the changes. And here you can see my powered by Pabbly label has been disappeared, but I'm going to keep it as enable. And afterwards we are getting this option for footer text, and here we are already getting a footer text that is privacy policy, but you can modify it according to you. And now we are getting this option for footer link, and here we are already getting a footer link. And at last we are getting this option for users first message. So this is the message which will be sent to WhatsApp from the user's side. So you can modify this users first message according to you. And now let's move on towards our styling tab and customize the visual appearance of our AI assistant. So here we are getting this field for selecting the theme mode. So from this drop down you can select your theme mode. Now let's change it to dark and see the changes. And here you can see my chatbot has been changed in dark theme mode, but I'm going to keep it as light. And afterwards we are getting this option for selecting the assistant shape. So from this drop down you can select your preferred assistant shape. And now we are getting some of the properties for which we can change the coloring of our AI assistant or the preview of your chatbot. So here I'm going to change the assistant background color. Now let's select another color, and here you can see the assistant background color has been changed. So you can modify the colors according to you. And now we are getting this option for header profile picture, assistant profile picture, and background picture. So you can add profiles according to you. Now we have successfully created our AI assistant. Now we just have to enable this by activating this toggle. Now let's click over the save AI assistant button for saving it, and here we have successfully saved it. Now if you want to embed this AI assistant to your business, then you just have to click over this embed button, and here we are getting the script code which you can add to your business, and this AI assistant will be embedded to your business. Now I'm going to show you how you can enable this AI assistant for your all contacts, or for a particular chat, or for a particular contact list, as we have successfully created our AI assistant. Now for enabling it for your all contacts, you just have to go to the settings, and here you will be getting this option for inbox settings which you have to select. And here on this inbox settings page you just have to scroll down, and at last you will be getting this option for enable AI auto replies which you have to keep enable. And from here you can select your contact list or your all contacts, and from here you have to select the AI assistant which you want to enable. And by this way you can enable AI assistant for your all contacts or for a particular contact list. And for enabling AI assistant for a particular chat, you just have to go to the inbox given on the sidebar. And here I'm landed to my inbox page where you can see these numbers. So I'm going to enable my AI assistant for this particular number. So here on the right hand side you can see this option of choose AI assistant which you have to enable, and from here you can select the AI assistant which you want to enable. So here I'm going to select this AI assistant which I have recently created, and afterwards we just have to click over the save button, and our AI assistant has been enabled successfully for this particular chat. So by this way you can enable AI assistant for a particular chat. So now you can also create an AI assistant which is going to automate all your conversations with your clients or customers and reduce your manual workload. So what are you waiting for? Start using Pabbly Chatflow now and take your business to the next level with the help of automation. And if this video feels really helpful, then hit the like and subscribe button. So thank you for watching this video.
So you can create many more chatbots like this by using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can write it on forums.pabbly.com. But if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Chatflow for free now.